I was in Iowa on a mission, a quest of sorts, not for gold, not for glory, but something far more satisfying. I was on the hunt for the perfect slice of pie. That quintessential American dessert, a symbol of comfort and home. I had heard whispers of a diner, a place where the crust was flaky, the filling was sweet, and the atmosphere was pure Americana. And sure enough, I found a classic diner, a beacon of nostalgia on a quiet Iowa street. The kind of place where time seems to slow down and everyone knows your name. I bellied up to the counter and struck up a conversation with Brenda, the owner. A warm, welcoming woman with a smile as bright as the neon sign outside. We chatted about the weather, the local gossip, and of course the pie. As we talked, she mentioned she and her husband, a sweet silver-haired couple who were regulars at the diner, got their marriage license many years ago for just $35. A simple piece of paper that marked the beginning of their lifelong journey together. $35. The price of a movie ticket and popcorn these days. Less than a nice dinner out. A fleeting moment of culinary pleasure. It got me thinking, marriage, at its core, is a commitment, a promise. Starts with something so simple, so seemingly insignificant. Not a transaction, not a business deal, but a starting line for a shared life, a partnership built on love and trust. We often see extravagant weddings, the kind that cost more than a house, and start to believe love's value is tied to the price tag, to the spectacle of it all. But here, in the heart of America, in this humble diner was a reminder, a gentle nudge back to reality. The most profound things often have the simplest beginnings. The most meaningful journeys often start with a single step. The license was just paperwork, a formality. Not the measure of the bond, not the true reflection of the love shared. That conversation sparked a new curiosity in me. A seed of an idea began to sprout. I've traveled the world for food, chasing flavors and culinary experiences, but now, I wanted to travel for love, to explore the rituals and traditions that bind people together across the globe. How do other cultures celebrate this universal experience? What are the customs, the ceremonies, the unique expressions of love and commitment? What does their $35 look like? What are the essential elements that mark the beginning of a marriage in different corners of the world? What traditions mark the start of a shared journey? What symbols, what gestures, what promises are exchanged? I realized my next adventure, my next exploration wouldn't just feed my stomach, it would feed my soul, it would nourish my understanding of what it means to love and be loved. And so, my quest began, not for the perfect pie, but for the perfect understanding of love. Let's be absolutely clear about this. A marriage license fee, that small administrative charge, is strictly for the processing of paperwork. It covers the cost of the forms, the filing, and the official recording of your union. It is definitely not a price tag on a person. It doesn't represent the value of your partner or the worth of your relationship. The outdated and frankly offensive idea of buying a spouse is a harmful myth that we need to dispel. It's a relic of a past where women were seen as property, and it has absolutely no place in modern relationships. Marriage, at its core, is about partnership, mutual respect, and two people consciously choosing to build a life together brick by brick, dream by dream. It's about shared goals, mutual support, and unwavering commitment. Words matter profoundly. Framing a license fee, a simple administrative charge, as buying someone is not just factually wrong, it's deeply damaging to the very foundation of what marriage represents. It perpetuates harmful stereotypes and undermines the equality within the relationship. Real, authentic love isn't for sale at any price. It's built day by day, through countless small acts of kindness, unwavering trust, shared laughter, and the ability to navigate life's challenges together. The license is just your ticket in. The real show, the true masterpiece, is the life you create together, the memories you forge, and the love you nurture. The magic is in the inside jokes, the unwavering support you offer each other, and the countless shared moments that weave together the tapestry of your lives. The paper is just the program. The story, the epic adventure, is entirely yours to write together. As we delve into the beautiful and diverse world of wedding traditions, let's always keep our focus on what's real, what's meaningful, and what truly celebrates the union of two souls. We're not bargain hunting for the cheapest way to tie the knot. We're here to celebrate love in all its glorious and diverse forms, recognizing that love knows no boundaries. We're here to witness the pure, unadulterated joy, to learn from the rich tapestry of traditions that have shaped unions for centuries, and to connect with the universal human desire for companionship, for love, and for a shared journey through life. The real and lasting value isn't in the often modest cost of the license itself, but in the immeasurable and priceless love that it represents. A love that grows stronger with each passing year. That's the story that's truly worth telling, the narrative that deserves to be celebrated. So let's begin this exploration with open hearts and minds. My first stop was the Scottish Highlands, where I witnessed a hand-fasting ceremony. The couple, Ewan and Fiona, stood by a serene loch surrounded by ancient stones. The celebrant wrapped colorful ribbons around their joined hands, each ribbon a vow. Love, honor, fidelity. With every loop their eyes said more than words ever could. This wasn't about paperwork, it was about a public promise witnessed by family, friends, and the land itself. The strength of their bond was in the tightly woven ribbons and the look they shared. It was a powerful reminder, the essence of marriage is a promise, felt deep in the heart. Sometimes, the simplest rituals are the most profound. The celebrant explained the knot, strong yet flexible, symbolizing a partnership chosen every day. In ancient times, hand fasting was a commitment for a year and a day with the option to renew. Love isn't a cage, it's a choice strengthened with every shared moment. The celebration was pure joy, music, food, laughter, and community. Ewan's grandfather told me weddings were about gathering people, not spending money. The wealth of a marriage was measured in helping hands and shared blessings. Watching the newlyweds dance, I realized that's what matters. The cost of the ribbons was small, but the value of the promise was immeasurable. Love's foundation is the same everywhere. Next, I traveled to Kyoto, Japan to witness a traditional Shinto wedding. The bride and groom Akiko and Kenji performed Sansankudo 339 times. They shared sake from 3 cups each, taking 3 sips. The ritual was slow, deliberate, and deeply meaningful. The numbers honored ancestors, acknowledged human flaws, and sealed their vow to each other. No loud pronouncements, just a quiet, sacred act. The silence in the shrine was profound, the union was sealed in this shared ritual. It was a moment of pure intention, a sacred space just for them. The most important promises are often made without words. Sometimes the quietest moments are the most powerful. The shared cups moved me. Akiko and Kenji weren't just sharing sake but their lives. Each sip was a promise to face the future together, to share burdens and joys. After the ceremony, Kenji's father told me, life is for sharing. Happiness, sadness, everything. The cups teach that from the start, they are now one family. The celebration was elegant and calm, filled with heartfelt stories and quiet joy. The happiness wasn't loud but deep and radiant. Kyoto taught me, a wedding doesn't have to be grand to be meaningful. Commitment doesn't need to be shouted to be strong. Sansankudo showed the power of quiet intention and shared ritual. A marriage can be built on serenity, respect, and appreciation for the journey. The heart of a wedding beats the same, wherever you are. The rituals may differ, but the love is universal. That's what truly matters. From Iowa to Scotland to Japan, the packaging of a wedding changes, but the heart remains. The look in a couple's eyes after their promise is the same everywhere. Pure joy and hope. It's a language that needs no translation. It's in a parent's proud smile, a groom's grin, a bride's radiant happiness. No matter the tradition, the core is always love and community. 2 people say, "This is my person," and their community says, "We're with you." This web of support is the invisible safety net every couple needs. The rituals are just the framework for this exchange of promises. Even applause, whether a quiet ripple or a thunderous ovation, is a wave of encouragement. It's the sound of love being celebrated. Customs may differ, but our emotions unite us. We are one human family connected by love. That's the universal truth. That $35 license started my journey, but I've learned how little it matters in the end. It's a legal necessity, but it can't capture the essence of a marriage. It doesn't record late-night talks, shared dreams, or private jokes. The real contract is unwritten, signed daily with kindness, forgiveness, and the choice to show up. The value of marriage isn't in the cost of the wedding or the license. It's in the life you build together, the memories, the challenges, the love. The real treasure is the connection between 2 people, something money can't buy. Whether your knot is tied with a license, a ribbon, or a cup of sake, the truth is the same. Marriage is a garden. The ceremony is just the seed. The real beauty comes in the daily tending. Watering, weeding, waiting for blooms. The paper gets you the plot, but you grow the garden. A life filled with love is the most beautiful garden of all. That's what lasts. After all my travels, the countless miles I've journeyed, the different cultures I've immersed myself in, and the diverse landscapes I've witnessed, The best souvenirs aren't the trinkets or the postcards, but the stories etched in my memory, the anecdotes I can share, and the connections I've collected along the way. The friendships forged, the bonds created, the shared moments of laughter and understanding. This journey, sparked by a simple question, a quest to understand love in its myriad forms, gave me a deeper understanding of love, its complexities, its universality, and its power to connect us all. Beneath all our customs, the rituals and traditions that define our cultures, we're all searching for the same thing, that fundamental human desire, our person, our home in another's heart. A place where we feel safe, understood and loved unconditionally. It's easy to misunderstand from afar, to judge based on appearances or preconceived notions, but when you witness real joy, when you see people celebrating their love with genuine happiness, you see the truth. The shared humanity that binds us together, regardless of our cultural differences. A hand fasting isn't strange, it's simply a different way of expressing commitment. It's a beautiful commitment, a testament to the enduring power of love. A bride price, in context, isn't about ownership or objectification, unites families, not buys a person. It's a symbol of respect, a way of solidifying bonds between two families. Curiosity and an open mind, a willingness to learn and understand, are a traveler's best tools. They allow you to see beyond the surface and appreciate the beauty of different cultures. The meaning of marriage isn't in a document, in the legalities or the paperwork, but in hopeful eyes, in the dreams and aspirations shared between two people, proud smiles, in the joy and happiness that radiates from a couple on their special day, and warm embraces, in the love and support that surrounds them from family and friends. Whether it costs $35, a simple ceremony with close friends, or $1 million, a lavish affair with all the bells and whistles, the emotional core is priceless. The love, the commitment, the shared joy, that's what truly matters. The real currency is love, respect, understanding, and compassion, and the promise to build a life together. A partnership based on mutual support, shared dreams, and unwavering commitment. So be curious, ask questions, challenge your assumptions, and open your heart to how others love. Embrace the diversity of human connection and celebrate the beauty of different traditions. You'll find we're all connected, woven together by the threads of shared humanity, by the same hopes and need for connection. The desire to be loved, to be understood, and to belong. Thanks for coming along. It's been a pleasure sharing these insights with you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a craving that needs attending to. I hear a slice of pie calling my name, and after all this talk of love and connection, a little bit of comfort food seems like the perfect way to end the day.